In this session, let us start the sheet metal modeling. And to go with sheet metal modeling, you can go with File, New, and here you can select the type as part and the subtype you can choose as sheet metal. Because now I want to create the sheet metal models, you can select here sheet metal, then give the name and go with OK. And now this is nothing but the sheet metal window. And this sheet metal module is used to prepare mainly all the sheet metal components, because here in this sheet metal mode we have all the tools in general which we are going to use when we are going for the sheet metal manufacturing. So whenever we are going to create any component using sheet metal, what are the process we are going to use, like punching, notching, bending, all this process we are going to use. The same process even we have here in this sheet metal module. Now let us see how to start. If you see here on the right side, along with this datum features toolbar, here we have one more toolbar, and this is known as sheet metal toolbar. And using the sheet metal toolbar we can create the sheet metals. Now in that, the first one is given as extrude. Now using this extrude tool you can extrude a sheet metal. So let me go with extrude. I am going with placement, define, and let me select the top plane. Then you can draw here the required sketch and accept it. Now by default you can see here it is adding the thickness, and the thickness it is taking 2.08, but let me change the thickness to 10. And by default it is taking the thickness inside. If you want you can change the direction, inside or outside, whichever side you want you can choose the side. And the extrusion height you can specify here. I want of 300, so I am specifying here 300. And now you can see the preview. So this is a sheet metal. And when you keep the sheet metal in wireframe, you are going to have both white and green color surfaces. And this green color surface indicates the side of material addition. That means from which surface we are adding the material, that surface is going to be green color. So you can call this green color surface as the driving surface. So this green color is the driving surface, and from the driving surface the thickness will be added. So this is about extrude a sheet metal. And now next we'll see about unattached walls. Even this extruded wall is also an attached wall. Unattached wall means the first wall. What are the first wall we are creating in this sheet metal module? That is known as unattached wall. Now this is an extruded unattached wall. Then let us do one thing. Let us create one flat unattached wall. So here you can see these tools are editing. Now in these tools the first one is known as create unattached flat wall. So go to create unattached flat wall. This is just like fill in case of surfaces. You can go with unattached flat wall. Then go with references, define, and select here the sketching plane. Then draw the shape. What is the shape you want, you can draw it. Draw the shape and accept it. And now you can see we can add the thickness and specify the thickness as 10. Then see the preview. Now this is called unattached flat wall. And even here also the thickness will be added from the driving surface. You can keep this in wireframe, and you can see the driving surface is the top surface, because from the top the thickness is added towards bottom side. Now this is about unattached flat wall. Then after completing the unattached flat wall, next we'll go with a revolved wall. Now this is known as create revolved wall. You can go with revolved wall. Then here we have the attributes as one-sided or both sides. Let me go with one-sided and done. Now here I am selecting the sketching plane as this front plane. Then go with OK and draw the sketch. Here I am placing one center line. Then you can draw the sketch and accept it. Then it is asking which side you want to add the thickness. I want to add the thickness outside, so I am going to OK. Then it is asking the thickness. I am taking the thickness as 10. Then it is asking next the revolution angle. The angle let me take 360 degrees and done. Now see the preview. That sketch is going to be revolved. So this is a sheet metal component. And in case of sheet metal, when we are going with extruded wall or revolved wall, you can have closed loop, or even you can take a open loop as the sections. So this is about the revolved wall. Then after completing the revolved, next we'll go to the third one, and the third one is blended wall. So whenever you want to create a blended wall, you can go with blended wall. So go with blended wall. Then here you can choose whether you want parallel blend or rotational blend or general blend. I'll show you only one, that is parallel. The remaining you can try out. Go with parallel. Then again the attributes, I am going straight. As usual, you can select the sketching plane. I am taking the first one as circle. Then because it is blend, I am dividing it. Because the second one I am going to take a rectangle. So divide the first section into 4. And right click, go with toggle. And let me take the second one as a rectangle. And again you can go with OK. Then it is asking the thickness side. By default it is showing inside. Let me accept the side. Then the thickness I am taking here 10. Then the distance between the first and second sections, I want something 400. And see the preview. So this is the result. And this is known as a blended sheet metal wall. Then next we have here offset wall. This offset wall is mainly used when we want to convert surfaces into sheet metals. So whenever you want to convert surface into sheet metal, then you can use this offset method. Now I will show you one example. And we cannot create the surfaces here in the sheet metal. So to create the surfaces, let me go back to the standard part. That is, we have to go with solid. So you can do one thing, directly from the sheet metal you can enter into that solid by going with applications, and here you can choose standard. Then it will ask you the confirmation, just you can say confirm, and now you can see we are in solid. Then let me create here one surface. I am going with extrude surface. Let me extrude one simple surface and accept it. Now after extruding this surface, if I want to convert this surface into sheet metal, or if I want a sheet metal with this shape, then now after creating the surfaces, we can go with again application and sheet metal. So go with application sheet metal. Then it will ask you about the confirmation. You have to say confirm. And as usual, you can see we get into the sheet metal module. Now you can go with offset. Then you can select the surface which you want to offset. You can select it. And now it is showing the direction and it is asking the distance. Because I want a sheet metal with same size and same shape, now here I am giving the offset distance as 0. The next it is asking about the thickness side. I am accepting the direction by going with OK, and the thickness I am giving here as 10. Then see the preview. Now there itself with same shape we are going to have a sheet metal wall like this. And after creating the sheet metal wall using offset, now you can do one thing, select that surface, right click and hide it. When you hide the surface, then clearly you can see that sheet metal. So this is a sheet metal. Like this you can convert surfaces into the sheet metals. Converting means the surface is going to remain as usual, just we are going to create an extra sheet metal with that particular surface shape. So with this we have completed here even the offset. Then now we'll see the attached walls. All these are, as I told, they are nothing but unattached walls. And few more unattached walls if you want, then you can go with insert, sheet metal wall, and here we have unattached. Already I have shown you flat, revolve, blend, offset. Other than these four, if you want any other sheet metal wall using unattached, then you can go with these options. Now let us do one thing. We'll learn about attached walls. Attached walls means the walls which can be attached to the existing first walls. Now first I am creating here one unattached flat wall. Then I am going to references define, select the sketching plane, and let me create here one rectangle. and here I am taking the thickness as 10, then accept it. Now after creating one unattached wall, you can see here the remaining tools whatever we have in the toolbar, they are going to highlight. So we should have one first wall, then only we can use the remaining tools. Right. Now out of these tools, now I am going with create flat wall. This is just like attached flat wall. This is nothing but unattached flat wall, and this is attached flat wall. Now go to attached flat wall, and this wall can be attached by selecting a straight edge. You can select one straight edge. So this is how it is going to be attached. Directly this will be attached to the existing sheet metal, and see the preview. So this is about the attachment. And you can see here we have a number of options in this particular dashboard of the attached flat wall, but about these options we'll see in the next session.